Internet, and welcome to the first installment of DIY with Sky. Hello everyone, and thanks for coming back for a special Tuesday DIYing video. So if you watched last Thursday's video, you'll know that we talked about 5 ways to back to school shop on the cheap. And tip number 4 was to DIY your own trendy items. Now I didn't have enough time to show you any DIYs in that video, which is why we're here today. So I hit the mall to do some research on what are some trendy items in fashion these days. And I found chokers, tassels, crop tops, and embroidery and patches. And so today I'm going to show you how to do 3 more or less basic DIY for dummies. We're going to be making a DIY crop top, sprucing up a basic striped t-shirt, playing with patches, and making these adorable chokers. So if you're interested in any of these basic DIYs, then please stay tuned. So for this DIY, you're going to need a fabric strip of your choice, 2 ribbon ends, you can find at any craft store, 2 jewelry rings, you can also find at any craft store, and a claw clip, you guessed it, from the craft store. And finally, a pair of pliers. So you're going to take your claw clip, and you're going to take your fabric strip and attach the claw clip to the end using your pliers. Now this might be a little bit difficult and take a little bit of time, but it's fine. You just keep squeezing on that claw clip until it is securely attached to the end of your ribbon. It should look like this once you've attached it. Then you're going to take another claw clip and do the exact same thing to the other side. This time it should be a little bit easier. They will look like this. Now you're going to grab your jewelry ring and you're going to find the opening and use your fingernails to open it up. Then you're going to grab your ribbon end and string the ring around the hole. And use your fingernails to close up the hole the best that you can. You can also use tweezers if you have to. Then you're going to grab the other side and you're going to do the exact same thing. Open it up, attach it to the end. This time you are not going to close it. You're going to grab your claw and you're going to attach the opening on your claw into your ring. Now you can securely close it. Again, you can use tweezers if that makes it easier for you. Now you have 2 ends of a choker. You can attach them like any necklace, and look what you've got. Nice. First things first, you're gonna need a shirt to crop. I got mine in the men's section of a thrift store. Perfect. Going to need your button-down shirt laid flat on one surface, a pair of scissors, a pencil, and a ruler. I got mine for free at Home Goods. So first thing you're going to do is button up your shirt. So you want to make sure that your shirt is laying out as flat as humanly possible. And I want to cut it a little bit longer than I think I need, because you can make it shorter, but you can't make it any longer. So I want to start cutting around here. So I'm going to make a little mark. So we're going to take our ruler like this and make sure that your line is as straight as humanly possible. And then you're going to use your pencil to trace along the line. So now that I've got a line, I take my scissors. So I'm just gonna cut straight across. We start with our scissors, and it's very simple. You just cut. So now that I've gotten about halfway, I'm going to flip the shirt again so that I'm always cutting in a way that's a little bit easier for me. So now that you've got your raw hem, we're gonna try it on again. We're back with our shirt. And it hits me pretty much at my waist. Perfect. So we're gonna lay our shirt back on our workstation, buttoned up, and now you're gonna need some tweezers. So basically, I'm terrible at cutting, as are I think lots of people, or just me, I don't know. But so, I don't really know how to fix the terrible hem, but I can make it look intentional by making it look even more free. So I'm gonna take this and move it closer to me. As you can see, my hem is pretty terrible. So we're gonna take our tweezers, and we're just gonna pull to make it look cool and intentional. So when your hem looks how you want it to, you're gonna grab your scissors again and you're gonna trim off the excess. Now let's try it on. All you're gonna need for this DIY is a basic t-shirt. I got mine at the thrift shop. Some trim fabric. I got at Joann's fabric store. You need enough fabric to wrap around both sleeves. You're going to need a scissor, or 2 scissors if you're me, some thread that more or less matches the fabric of your t-shirt, some pins, and a needle. So the first thing we're going to do is take our little fabric tassels and measure it along the sleeves. I'm going to use my pins to attach my tassel to my sleeve. And do the same thing on the other side. And now you can grab your scissors and you can trim your edge. Now that we have this more or less how we want it, we are going to take our needle and our more or less matching thread. I am not an expert at sewing, and so this is going to be amateur hour of sewing. So all I'm doing is taking my needle and thread and going up and through, pull, and then down, and again, through. So now I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other sleeve. So the final step to DIYing our cute little t-shirt is an iron-on patch. We're gonna decide where we want our patch. I want mine to be right here on the right side. So the way you iron on this patch is you put a nice light cloth on top. I'm using a towel, and then you have to hold the iron on it for 45 to 60 seconds. And we remove our towel. You gotta iron the other side. We're going to very carefully flip our shirt inside out. We're going to carefully place the towel back on this side of the shirt and iron for another 20 to 30 seconds. And there you have your adorable unicorn patch. Very trendy. As a DIY novice, I love these 3 DIY ideas because they're simple enough for me to do, and I can do them with stuff that I already have around the house. It also allows me to try out some new trendy items without investing. And if I find out that I really, really love it, then maybe I'll buy it in the future, or I'll just keep DIYing it. So please let me know in the comments down below, which was your favorite DIY? Do you do a lot of DIYs yourself? Which ones are your favorites? And what fall trend are you looking forward to wearing the most this year? As always, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. And most importantly, send me something for Project Young Inspired. Are you a DIY queen or king? Are you really awesome at making cool fashion items or home items? Please send me your tips and tricks. I'd love to put it on the site. That's all for today. I'll see you on Thursday for an extra special episode of Learning with Sky. Bye guys!